What's up, guys? Welcome back. During the month of February, we are covering the automotive sales process, the automotive sales process. And today we're getting ready to hit the first step, and that is the welcome. Before we get started with the welcome, we have to know exactly where we're going before we even get there, right? That's what a process is. So before we get started with this, I want to share a little bit about what the actual road to the sale is, what did I use for all these years, and what works best. So the very first step of the sales process is the welcome. Next, you're going to do a needs assessment / vehicle selection. Then you got your presentation, your demonstration, your trade assessment, your dealership tour, your service walk, your write-up and appraisal, your negotiation or close, we're just gonna call it the close, and then delivery and follow-up. This is a simple 8-step process, and if you follow it, I promise you, you're gonna sell more cars, you're gonna make more gross profit, and your customers are gonna be a lot more happier. So with that said, let's get into the actual welcome. What welcome I used for all these years that is just gonna really help take the people, put them at ease, to get those stress levels down, and then get you into the next step. Welcome to ABC Motors. My name's Cody, and you are?
Bill.
Bill, so glad to have you at our dealership today. Let me ask you a question, man. Before you left your house or work, were you looking for a car, a truck, or an SUV?
I'm looking for a truck.
Excellent, Bill. Were you thinking something more like a regular cab, extended cab, or crew cab?
I was thinking more of a crew cab.
And were you thinking something that was like 2-wheel drive or 4-wheel drive?
I was thinking about a 4-wheel drive.
Cool, man. And then in that truck, were you thinking something with a short bed or a long bed?
I definitely need a long bed.
Sounds like you have a great idea for what you're looking for. So you can further get me up to speed? Follow me. So you guys can kind of see how that conversation really can't go any other way. What we're trying to eliminate is we're trying to eliminate things that customers say to us at the very beginning of the sale that just kind of take us off track. Things like, I'm just looking, I'll let you know if I need any help, let me just get you your card. Like, there's thousands of them. And with that conversation, if you do it exactly like that, then there's no way possible that a customer can say that. They're just going to answer your questions back. Occasionally you might have like a butthead that like will just absolutely rebuke it, and that's okay because you try to go through the process, and then eventually you can get to kind of asking those questions and then try to get them back inside. But for the most part, that'll work for the average amount of people, and that'll get them inside, and that'll get us to step 2. So really what we need to nail down, like the welcome is pretty simple, right? It's just simply like, hey, how are you? Welcome to the dealership. My name is, your name is, you're probably already doing that now. Where the biggest difference is definitely inside those either or questions. So if you're gonna memorize anything, I would strongly suggest you thinking about 4 or 5 questions you can get for a car, a truck, or an SUV. I can throw some up on the screen for you. I'll do that right now as I'm talking. These questions are gonna be imperative to get you to the needs assessment, to get the customer inside, sat down at your desk, exactly where you want them. And quite honestly with you, this process, the way that it's set up, it's best for the customer too, because they're not having to walk through all of your lot trying to find the car. You're not to chase keys. They're not waiting on you. You're saving them time. So there's benefits to this for everyone. So our sales process is 8 steps. A customer's process is really only 3. They want to look at the car, they want to buy the car, and they want to get out of there for delivery, right? So it's like they skip all that other stuff. But in reality, they actually need all the other stuff. So that way you can make sure that you give them everything about the car and you can fully disclose everything, and then there isn't any issues later. If you skip a step, generally that comes back at some point, right? Like whether the customer gets the delivery and they're like, oh crap, I thought this had whatever, and it doesn't have it because you didn't know, because you didn't do a good needs assessment. So welcome to, my name is, you are, right? And then either or questions, and then that slick, I'm gonna call it slick. Slick is a really bad word. That really good transition, like sounds like you have a great idea for what you're looking for, so you can further get me up to speed. Follow me. If they don't know what they're looking for, you can always say it like, hey man, it sounds like you really don't know what you're looking for, so you can further get me up to speed. Follow me. Just flip it on them, right? Like, were you looking for a car, truck, or SUV? I don't really know. Either a car or SUV. Cool. Were you thinking like front wheel drive or all wheel drive? I don't really know that either. Dude, sounds like you really don't know what you're looking for, so you can further get me up to speed. Follow me. Don't look at them. Don't make it. Like, just turn around and walk. And again, 9 times out of 10, the people are going to follow you right inside to your desk, where then you can kind of deep dive into like, dude, were you looking for specifically for new or used? Were you thinking whatever? And then, you know, your bad credit might start coming up at this point. So then you can get to the process, through the process a lot faster without having to worry necessarily about that out on the lot. And then if you need help, you've got your managers and people right there, and they're sitting down so you can get to the next step. they're going to appreciate it more. The customer's going to appreciate it more. Your management's going to appreciate it more. And it's going to save you time. And it's going to really just make those tire kickers like kind of disintegrate, kind of go away. So I think you guys can kind of see where I'm going with this. I said it earlier and I just kind of breezed over it. Customers' reactions are generally always the same, right? They say that they're just looking. They say, give me your best price. What's the price? I'm not buying today. I only have 10 minutes. I don't have enough time. My wife's not with me. I just stopped by real quick. And all those things are fine. But when you do it this way and you do those either or questions, and then you say, sounds like you have a great idea, so you can further get me up to speed, follow me. The people, they can't say that anymore. There's no, if you're saying it the way that I said it, there's no way for them to incorporate that into the conversation because they're just answering yes or no questions, right? Like, so were you thinking about a car, truck, or SUV? Well, actually, I'm just looking. Sir, man, no problem. Sounds like you don't really know what you're looking for, so you can further get me up to speed, follow me. Bam. Just get back on it, man, every single time. And as you can see, like, repetition is certainty. I said that in the last video. I did this for so long that like now it's pretty much, I haven't even done it in the last 2 years, but it's pretty much second nature, right? Like, just right off the hip, just right off, it just flows. Smooth like butter, baby, smooth like butter. So tomorrow we're gonna talk about responses. We're gonna talk about the responses of the, I'm just looking, give me 10 minutes, I only got 10 minutes, I need my wife. Like, I've got some responses to help you with those, but really what you need to practice today is you really need to practice that meet and greet. The welcome to, I am, you are, when you left your house or work today, were you looking for a car, truck, or SUV? And then drop into those either or questions. And then lastly, sounds like you have a great idea for what you're looking for, so you can further get me up to speed, follow me. Practice that today. Try it if you feel comfortable, and then we're gonna move on to the next step. But more, that this is the most important part of the process, guys. Like, if you got a good welcome, you got a good meet and greet, your chances of selling the vehicle are so much higher. So don't go out there today and say, hey, can I help you? What's up, guys? Like, don't do that. Like, try this. It actually does work. Cody Reed, every single day, I'm gonna give you guys new car salesman content for free, tips and tricks. Let's go. Come on, let's get excited. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Deuces.